Hi there, Cathy Harding, sitting here with Andrew Cedermark. He's got this week's cover story, and the topic is the Virginia state budget, which has allocated as much as $7 million towards supporting the film industry in the state. Something of a surprise considering the budget dire straits that we're in. But you were out there on a film set as part of your coverage. So talk a little bit about that, and then maybe we can talk some, too, about why the governor's doing this.
Well, I took a trip about a half hour north of town to a place where they were filming a film called House Hunting. It's being directed by Eric Hurt, who wrote the picture with a friend of his named Pat Cassidy, and it's based on Jean-Paul Sartre's No Exit, and a family is all stuck in a house. But the day that I was there, they were shooting outside. I guess the characters had escaped from the house, and it was very muddy. It had just rained, and on the set they had brought in some trailers, and it was really not very lavish. There was mud all over everything, splattered here and there, and everybody was making the most of it. Especially the crew, some of whom were kneeling in the mud. To push dollies along, and looked like there were about 15, 16, 17, as many as 18 people employed on set doing all manner of work.
Wow, so it's not necessarily as glamorous as it might sound when you say you're going to a film set.
Absolutely not. No. It's a dirty endeavor, a labor of love, to be sure.
So tell us a little bit about why the governor is throwing some money at the film industry in the state with this, his first budget.
Well, there's been a long raging war over incentives in the states. Ever since the Canadians showed everybody that it was a good idea to throw money at the industry, and then people would bring their big pictures in. Virginia's getting into the game a little bit late, but the argument is that it creates a lot of good jobs for locals. People who see Virginia on screen are going to come and want and hang it, and going to come and want and be tourists here, like what Peter Jackson did for New Zealand during Lord of the Rings. That's what Bob McDonnell wants to do for the state of Virginia. All
right, so all we need is like a billion-dollar record-breaking trilogy to make that happen, and we're well on our way to a robust tourist industry. Is that the idea?
Absolutely, yes. Yeah.
All right, Andrew's got a great story this week, so check it out here online or pick up a copy of the paper, and we'll see you next week. I'm Cathy, Andrew.